Quiet on set. Lights. Camera. Afro. Hey, and welcome back to Afro in Japan.
Perfect!
I recently changed my job, and for anyone who's changed their job faces an issue that transcends culture, an issue that goes beyond the borders of Japan. That's that period of time where your new paycheck hasn't come in yet and your old paycheck has to last like 2 months. Now I can already hear it. I can already hear it. I can hear the comments already. Where are your savings? Why don't you have any savings saved up then if you knew you were going to change your job so far? Well, let me tell you why I don't have savings. Let's just say I no longer have savings and move on, shall we? Saving money in Japan is a lot like saving money in any country you're in. You just have to avoid spending money. The first place you can save money is trains. Now, trains in Japan, although amazingly punctual, always on time, banzai the train system, fantastic. The issue is, trains will nickel and dime you out of existence. The train system in Japan is really weird. It's been split up into different companies. You got your JRs, your Chuos, your KOs, your Odakyus. I could go on forever. But when it comes to the train system in Japan, there are ways to get around paying such high costs. If you're taking the same A to B route every single day, it might make sense to get a Teikiken or a Commuter Pass. If your company's not set this up for you already, for some reason, then just go to your local train station and do it yourself. Go to the little booth with the dudes in and just say to him, hey, I want to set up a Commuter Pass. He'll ask you where you're going, for how long. You'll write some stuff down on a piece of paper, get the charge on your card, and boom, there you have it. 1 to 3 to 6 months of easy travel. Done, simple. What more do you need, honestly? For those that are taking different trains every day, it might make sense to look around to find the cheapest way to get from point A to point B. I get it. You're slapping your knee, you're screaming at your screen, you're like, well, of course I should take the cheapest route. Why wouldn't I? There's kind of a reason some people don't take the cheapest routes, and that's because in the short term, you're not really saving that much. You're only saving around 10, 30, maybe 50 yen a time, and for most people, those savings aren't worth the extra hassle, they aren't worth the extra time to get from point A to point B. But in a month, if you're traveling every single day, though it adds up, you know, that's money, and you're gonna need these savings. For my next point. My next point, for some reason, has been the focus of controversy the Twitter world over. Well, at random times anyway. The conversation goes, what's cheaper? Cooking inside your house or eating out? Japanese scientists are in their labs working away hard, thinking of the answers. What could it be? What's cheaper? This 500 yen gyudon or this entire bag of chicken for 500? What makes more meals? They'll never know. They're still researching to this fucking day. The answer is cooking in your house. In case you didn't catch on what I was saying, it's cooking at home. Obviously, buying from supermarkets and cooking at home is going to be infinitely cheaper than eating out every day. Problem is, where are you shopping? Where are you shopping? If you're trying to make your money stretch, the last thing you want to be doing is going to those stores inside of your stations. You know what I mean? Those station stores that are like Toyoko supersonic, amazing, excellent store for expensive foreign goods. Don't go there. That's expensive. Go to somewhere like Big A. You got your Gyomi Super, you know? Go to these places. You want to avoid those stores and you want to be going to these stores. You want to be going to your Big A's. Big A is beautiful. You want to find your local greengrocer. There's always a dude on the street who has a farm somewhere around you who's just selling stuff. Just selling stuff. I have a dude in my station. This man is a ghost. I'm pretty sure he's a ghost because He has his own little pop-up vegetable stand. There's no schedule to when this man arrives at my station. He's just there one day and he's just selling vegetables. There's no prices on these vegetables. There's no idea what these vegetables are half the time. He's just selling these vegetables. The last time I talked to this dude, the conversation went down like this basically. 安い美味しい日本酒の野菜です。いらっしゃいいらっしゃい。お、君。あ、私？来て、見て。わしの野菜。日本の野菜か。どうだろう。これは何？日本の野菜ですか？お客さん、目高いですよね。それは美味しい日本のお野菜です。いくら？ Oh, shit, I don't know. 100円だよ。100円それ野菜。はい、ありがとうございます。はい。買います。はい。ありがとうございます。And the thing is, it's those situations that you want to be looking out for. Those are the greatest chances for discounts. No matter where you're living, you're gonna have something like this. You're gonna have a weird old man selling vegetables on the corner of the street. You're gonna have a super cheap supermarket somewhere in your station. God knows if I know where it is, but it's gonna be somewhere there. You just have to look out for it. Here's a list of different supermarkets. Look, there's one. Boom, there's another. Smash. That's a good one. I love that one's great. Boom, look at that supermarket. That's a good place to go shopping for things. Boom, check that one out. I've definitely been there as well. That's amazing. Check that out. That's a supermarket. Beautiful. I've shopped there before. These are cheap supermarkets. These are places you can go to make your yen stretch further. It's not bad at all, boys. It's not bad at all. Having some savings, if you plan to be in Japan long-term or short-term, really does help. To some extent, you need to be creating your own safety net in this country. Everyone has one. If you speak to any Japanese person, they have savings. It's just what's done here. When I was working as an English teacher and I had trashy English teaching salary, I would do this thing every month where I would take out about goman, about 500 US bucks, and just put it in a jar and just leave it there. And then the money in my bank account was the money I could spend, and the money in the jar was like emergencies only. And at the end of like 6 months, I tried to take it out, put it back in my bank, and that was my base. My account could never drop further than the base I had set up. I did it for a while. The issue is, when you're earning an English teaching salary and you don't have a part-time job, pro tip, maybe get a part-time job. Like, English teaching salary kind of sucks. You might need a part-time job, honestly, seriously, especially in your second year. We'll get there. Not this video, next time. Stay tuned. Anyway. Sometimes you're gonna have to say no to events. Jordan, hey, what about it? Drinks tonight? You and me? Some nihonshu? Some drinks tonight? What about it? What about it? What? Ah, sorry dude, can't tonight. Gotta save money. And I get it, it sucks. You don't want to miss out on the fun times. There's that FOMO element to it. But there were many times, especially in my first year living in Japan, where the people around me were running out of money by the end of the month. And I had a healthy, like 2-3 grand just saved up in my bank. Just because I didn't go to those couple parties that time. Like, that's it. As fun as it is to drink and party in Japan, as fun as it is to get absolutely smashed in this country, make friends in an izakaya randomly, then you're all in karaoke just drinking, oh man, back in the times before Corona.
Why are we still here?
As much fun as that is, it's not going anywhere. If you miss a night out, there's always going to be more. No matter how much fun that night out seemed, the rest are going to be great as well. So try and save your money when you can. And of course, when you have that line of savings up, when you feel like it's okay, go and have a blast. The problem is, going out drinking in Japan, it's ichiman here, ichiman there. It's $100 here, $100 there. It's $50 for the izakaya, it's another 50 for the karaoke. It adds up. It gets pretty extreme. I'll leave you guys with one more pro tip. One more thing that I wish I knew in my first year being in Japan, because it really would have saved my ass in many a time, and that is point cards. Bloody point cards. Point cards are the bane of my existence in Japan. You can't go to a store without someone asking you if you have or are going to use a point card. And in my first year here, it was a constant stress. Why does everyone have point cards? Why do I need to I don't want to point, leave me alone. I don't want to collect these stupid points. And then I realized that I was being the idiot and I need to be collecting these points because these points pay off, my man. God damn, these points pay off. The 3 point cards I hear the most are the T point card, the Pointer point card, and the Rakuten point card. Now, I only have 2 out of the 3, but they are so useful, like insanely useful. Let me tell you what happened. After a year of going to this 100 yen Lawson, the woman was insisting I just make a point card. You come here all the time, just make a point card. I caved. I did it. I made a point card. Made the point card, threw it in my wallet, it was just in there now. So whenever I went to the store, yay, point card, yeah, here you go. Point card, yeah, here it is, this is my point card. Yeah, no worries, here's my point card. Easy, easy, easy. I never even checked the points. Never. Whatever, yeah, here's my point card. Never even checked. I move house, I'm living in the center of Tokyo. Gonna go buy some stuff. I get an email from Pointer. They're like, bro, you have like over $100 of points. You gonna do something with these points? I was like, well, damn, $100 of points. This is for mindlessly using my point card. So I thought to myself, how many of my other point cards have points on them that I just don't realize? Turns out a lot of cards. A lot of cards, dude. I think when I tallied up all of the points I had about $500 in points lying around in point cards that I've just been like mindlessly throwing out to different stores. Points add up. You can just use those points virtually anywhere. It is a win-win situation. Companies are getting something out of this, but considering everyone from China to the Zuck are stealing my data, I don't think it fucking matters anymore. Take it, whatever. You gonna sell me some ads to fucking Wario World? I'm going anyway. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Whatever. Those are my tips to making the yen stretch a little bit further while living in Japan. If you like this video, if you want to see more, perhaps leave a comment down below, subscribe maybe. I'll be releasing videos every week, maybe if I can be bothered or decide to make another one. We'll find out. Until next time, see ya. Ooh, essential caffeine. Isn't that right, Gengar?